Welcome to episode 2, part 4 of DIO, or doing it ourselves. So one of the things I did was taking the vapor barrier down where we're getting all the condensation to try to have it air out with the dehumidifier. I may pull some of the original insulation down, to try to pull that moisture out with our dehumidifier. And obviously I need to try to install this attic fan. So this has got the humidistat and the thermostat, and smart, can control it by the phone and all. Phone, iPad, I'm assuming like Mac OS, Android, whatever. And let's just see if that helps or fix the problem. We are also going to look at the bathroom, try to do some kind of vapor barrier and seal there. Again, we need to try to pull the moisture that's out, that's in the attic. So we may put some kind of vapor barrier and panel, maybe some kind of paneling, not waterproof paneling, but just something, and shove it with insulation and all, just something to try to limit how much moisture goes up the wall and into the attic, if that's one of the issues. So we got the attic fan out of the box, and we're just going to test it here. The test button. That's on high speed, and it's got a low speed here, and there's no protection there. So if my phone drops into the fan, it's screwed. If my finger gets in there, it'll probably be chopped off. It's got a pretty long cord. I'm not sure exactly how long. So, if we use this long term, I can just shoot it, over to where the bathroom exhaust wiring is, and just straight wire it to that. We'll see. So I'm up here at the vent where the attic fan's gonna go, and there was a little piece that I was bracing up when I put this vent on. I cut through it because I couldn't see in the ceiling area. I was outside. So I think I'm gonna end up having to cut this brace, unless I can just short-term test it to see if it helps. And if it helps, I'll make it more efficient by framing around here and re-supporting this frame here. So I took one of the chunks of board here that was pushing out here, and then I just kind of reattached this. It's not super strong, but we'll figure out something later for that if it works. So we have it up there, kind of temporarily put up there, and we're going to push the test button, make sure it's working still. This insulation won't be there when I pull it back. So that's on high. And we got it on low. And that's it. Yeah, so we'll have to see if this helps at all. If it helps a little or a lot, then we'll probably install it the right way next time. Or, only got 2 of the arms, I think, attached to any framing, so we'll have to build a frame for it and all that stuff. So that's it. So I don't even know if you can hear it or not. I can barely hear it on low. You can hear it. It's probably no more louder than the vent itself from the air conditioner. But we also don't have the sheetrock in yet, so on low we may not be able to hear it at all once it's running. Let's put it on high. You're definitely going to hear. High, it definitely sounds like you're running on, like a packaged AC unit or something. Then again, when sheetrock's on it, it may be pretty quiet. Let's just see if it works or helps. I've put the vapor barrier, tucked it back in there, so it's not no longer breathing in the living room, except for maybe some small areas that we'll, put seam tape over and sheetrock over later, or whatever sealing material we use. So it went from 72, I think, to 71 to 70, and then when I put this over it, it went back up to 72%. So that's what the attic fan is reading right now, is 72. But there's probably a lot of water possibly on, all of the rooms, all of the areas with vapor barrier where you can't see water damage anywhere else. It's just on the vapor barrier. So let's Let's see if it helps us. As I said before, the cord is really long, so I think that if this works long term, I will just run it through the ceiling and to that corner and right through to where the exhaust, the laundry room exhaust fan used to be. And if, you know, we could wire it in instead of having it on a switch, you know. The system does not work, then I'll probably just take it back, because this was basically 200 bucks. I did not mean to make so many videos trying to work on this issue, you know, and like I said, we still don't know if it's fixed, so there may be 1, 2, 5 more videos. Definitely did not mean to spend as much money as I did out of my own pocket doing this job, but like I said, it's still not done. We got a lot of work to do, but let's just pray we're heading in the right direction. So this is another area we're going to look at. So this is our HVAC unit, heat pump and all. This used to have a gas furnace here, which was never used, so it was taken out to make a shelf here. And I don't know what's above that. It's when I look at the in the ceiling, the vent and all is still there from the vent hole, I should say, on the roof. And I don't know if there's any insulation there, any poly, you know, vapor barrier. I mean, you can see all the little dust that needs to be cleaned out. It's moving really hard, so it could be pulling and pushing a lot of air through there if it's not insulated and sealed, you know, without like a vapor and air barrier. Would that cause condensation in the attic, or would it just pull like hot air and in here and make it more humid and, you know, hotter, obviously? But we don't know until we get up there and see. If this attic fan works to control the humidity, that's basically a band-aid. It's not fixing the problem at hand. But, you know, a band-aid will, you know, hopefully keep your ceilings dry, not have them rot or fall out. You know, it'll keep mold and all from happening. So any mechanical, I guess in an ideal world, any mechanical ventilation is, you know, basically a band-aid. You know, in the ideal world, you would not need mechanical humidity control and stuff, I would say. I didn't see too much up here in the furnace area. Somebody put a piece of sheetrock here, I guess, to attach where there wasn't a stud. They put a little bit of insulation there. Probably gonna put some poly sheets, probably on the inside and the outside. They did use silicone around the edge, but I'm not sure if there would be that much leakage there or not. Who knows? I took that out. It was silicone in there, which kind of sucks, and the reason why is because there's only like one stud there we can access. So I did put more screws in there. I did put R38 insulation in there. I put like 2 separate layers of vapor barrier, which, you know, it may have helped, or it may have, they just, you know, might have canceled the help out just because there is no good seal there. I'm going to have to reseal it, I guess. This might be in a separate video, or may not even do it on video when I fix it. I just wasn't prepared with the silicone gun and silicone and all that stuff to work on this. So that is it for episode 2, part 4 of DIO. So we ran it for a few hours, and it was like 72% humidity outside, and it got it down to, you know, almost 69% humidity in the attic until it started raining. Then it went up to, you know, 70, 72, 74, 76. Now it's like 77 or 78%, you know, because of the rain, I guess, changed the humidity. And obviously we have both passive and mechanical ventilation, you know, so it's pulling that humid air into the attic and stuff. So the humidity is obviously going to go up more. What I do not know is whether, or how long I should say, this attic thing needs to be running to take out all the moisture. How long do we wait? Hours, days, a couple weeks? I really don't know. So what's my next step? I don't know. I definitely need to seal that place above where the old furnace used to be with some silicone or something to get that air seal, and maybe need to try to patch the bathroom, the guest bathroom up a little better, just so that there isn't any wicking of moisture, going up, steam and stuff to the attic from there. After that, I'm not sure exactly what else I can do.